Hello and welcome, my dear students, to my channel Mathematics Made Easy. This is Ms. Ruchika welcoming you to the next video for grade 9 elite students. We are continuing with end of term 3 math coverage part 1, and we are today covering in this video learning objective 2. This is again a most requested video on my channel, and therefore it is a must-watch video. Please, I request you to watch it till the end so that you can benefit from the video. And let's start with today's question. Learning objective that we are covering today is learning objective 2, where we apply the fundamental counting principle to define sample spaces. So here in this question, you are given a table. We have to use this table to answer the questions. It shows the results of an experiment in which a spinner numbered 1 to 4 was spun. So the outcome on the spinner coming 1, the frequency is given 3. That means number 1 outcome on the spinner is coming 3 times. Number 2 outcome on the spinner is coming 5 times. Number 3 outcome on the spinner is coming 8 times. And number 4 outcome on the spinner is coming 4 times. Accordingly, you have the tally and the frequency. So the first thing we need to do here is to calculate the total frequency. And we are going to do that by adding these numbers 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 4. So this comes out to be 20 if we do the total. And now we will go ahead and answer question 5, 6 and 7. So what is the experimental probability that the spinner will land on 4? So again, we are going to use the formula for probability, which says that the probability of an event E is given by favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. So let's calculate answer 5 first. So here the experimental probability that the spinner will land on 4, that is this outcome, is given by the frequency 4. So we can say the probability that the spinner is going to land on 4, favorable outcomes are 4 out of a total of 20. So 4 divided by 20, this fraction gives you the answer. Let's simplify. Divide by 4 both sides. So the fraction which comes out to be is 1 by 5. Now you can go ahead, convert this into a decimal or a percentage as we did in the last question. Let's move on for answer number 6. For answer number 6, we have to find the probability that the spinner lands on an odd number. So for an odd number, the probability is going to be calculated by using the odd number. So I'm going to change color blue here and let's see what are the odd numbers. So the odd number here is 1 and 3, and again we can say that these events are mutually exclusive. So to calculate the probability that the spinner is going to land on odd number 1 or odd number 3, we are going to use the addition rule and add the probabilities of 1 and 3. So the probability of spinner landing on 1 is 3 out of 20. How do I get this? For 1, as you see, the frequency is 3, so the favorable outcome is 3 and the total outcome is 20. So we divide them to get the probability. Then the probability for getting number 3 is 8. So 8 divided by 20. Now go ahead, add the two numbers. So 8 plus 3 is going to be 11 over 20. That's your answer for question 6. Now we do answer 7. What is the experimental probability that the spinner is going to land on an even number? For even number, we have two options, number 2 and number 4, which are again mutually exclusive. So I can very well use the addition rule for these two numbers also. So let's add the probability of getting an even number 2 and an even number 4. So for 2, the probability is given by 5 over 20, and for 4 it is given by 4 over 20. So when we add them, 5 plus 4 is going to be 9 over 20. So the answer for this question is 9 over 20. For each of the questions 5, 6 and 7, you may give the answer of probability in a fraction or a decimal or a percentage. Brings us to the end of today's session. With that, our learning objective number 2 is complete. So stay glued to the channel. The next video is going to cover for the grade 9 elite part 1 end of term coverage, learning objective 3, which will be based on 1, and on 2 functions. Until then, this is Ms. Ruchika signing off from my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so that you can not miss upcoming videos. Bye bye.